Hello YouTube, Mos7Wan7ed here, and it's another episode of my FTB Ultimate. And let me change my shaders. Let's turn off. I had a little bug. Apparently the shaders that allow wavy textures, the liquid in the tanks wave, which is kind of weird. They actually clip outside of the tank. There's all sorts of wavy craziness, so I turned it off. So the last video you saw, I was transporting oil and fuel over to these wonderful Xycraft tanks. Since then, I've moved the refinery, so it's now in between these two tanks. Here's our oil output going into our refinery, and then the refinery output goes into what will be a iron tank valve. The tank is full. I'm not using the tank at all, or any of the fuel in it, so I grabbed up the valve and I moved it to another tank. So no big deal. I just, didn't need it. I don't really need any of this setup right now since I'm not using the fuel. I've got a conduit coming up from the bottom of the refinery to power it when it's running. Of course, it's not running. So that's the refinery setup stuck in between these two tanks. I just kind of made a little room out of the space in between. And then what I did is I moved the fuel and also moved the steam engine. So boiler, sorry. Steam boiler and the conduit, the energy bridge. I moved it out of there. I transported all the fuel, biofuel. Yeah, I moved all the biofuel up to this guy. So it's another 6.2 million tank, 7x7x8, and I've got a little cubby here for a valve, an output valve, and then I've got an output valve under here that goes into our steam boiler, and then here's the input valve right here, and then we've got our fermenter. I'm running the biogas up underneath the floor, and it comes up to our stills. Here's the power for our stills here, so they're all connected to the same conduit, and then these two liquid ducts are the stills inputs. We don't seem to be keeping up for some reason. Maybe our inputs are a little on the slow side. Maybe I need to. Oh, that's right. I haven't hooked the EU back up yet, so these guys aren't running right now. So I'm not compressing any more of those plant balls, and I think we're probably just going at the speed of our wheat farm, which I assume is running, since it's bridging off of this conduit up there, and all my MJ machines are running just fine. Let's see. We're only using about 100 and change of steam. Just as a side note, I did fill this Xycraft tank up with steam. It filled really fast, up to the 5.2 or 5.4 million, and it was surprisingly fast. I moved the steam boiler, and before I could get all this set up, I had already drained the steam that was there. So steam isn't really worth a lot, but we make a lot of it, and we make it really fast. We make it's like 720 millibuckets per tick or something like that of steam. So storing steam really isn't very useful. You just kind of use it as you make it, kind of thing. And we're able to make more than they're using, so the idea of storing is a little silly. So yeah, that's our carpenter up there. So let's see. We want to get. Let's see what we are for the fermenter. I guess we could be sending saplings in there. I'm sure we've got plenty of saplings. So let me do this here. I'm going to connect to the. It's either this one or the other one. No, it's the other one. It would be the one that's above. There we go. Alright. Yeah, okay, so we're not even attempting to make use of saplings, but now we are. I guess we since we disconnected our EU, we weren't compressing plant balls, and then we were running purely on what came from the wheat farm, which, like I mentioned before, probably wasn't going to be enough to run it, which I guess it ended up not being, which is fine. I could potentially increase the size or just leave it alone. I'm just not gonna mess with it right now. Let's see how much wheat we do have. It should be empty. Shouldn't have hardly any wheat at all. Yeah, 4 wheat. Okay, so we were actually producing biofuel at the rate that we're producing the wheat. We were producing the biogas, and then turning it. Because I'm pretty sure this was full. Probably like 10 hours ago. So we haven't been producing anywhere near as much as we're using. So that's why the tank went down. So yeah, everything's looking good. I just want to come on and check since it's been a while. So we're doing on sewage. So we're a little underperforming on the sewage. So I'll breed some cows real quick. Some of the wheat that we have. Let's see, do I have any more wheat over here? Nope. Let's see. I don't know if that guy's going to get any 11 or not. It was an odd number of wheat. Let's see. If we could just get one more piece of wheat, I can help him out. There's no more wheat ready to go. Okay. Yeah, he's looking for love in all the wrong places. No one's really interested. Oh, I think I get some wheat from this here. Alright, I'm going to hook him up. Let's see. Who maybe is interested? Okay. Uh-oh, I must have waited too long. Oh. Ships passed in the night. Oh, wait. No? No. Oh, damn. Oh, well. Wait. We got, no, these are not ready, but this one is. There we go. Am I too late? Am I too late? Are you guys going to find each other? Yes, you did! You made a baby. Sweet. And I get experience for doing it, too. Awesome. Let's put some of these seeds back. Wow, lots of seeds. Nice. I wonder how much seeds I've got. 8,000. Okay. I'll let that build quite a bit, and then I might just play around with some seed oil. Why not? Why not? Something to do. This kind of looks a little stark now that the tanks aren't here. It almost looks like I could maybe scale it down a little bit, but I don't know. I might do some more crafting machines up here. I know Greg Tech has got some multi-block crafting machines. I don't think I would bother to put it downstairs unless I was going to try and automate those machines. Because I wouldn't want to put machines that are automated up here. They would just waste space. So I think I'm just going to pick these guys up and just move them. There we go. Sounds like a good idea. So in order to do this, I'm going to need to make some more, quite a bit more of this stuff, the ME cables. And I'm sure I've mentioned at least one point, the bigger your ME network gets, the more power it uses. But I'm at a point where power is not even remotely an issue. So I can expand the ME network plenty without worrying about it. To do that though, I'm going to need to add a bunch more ME cable. So just going to quickly make some ME cable. And that's going to be quartz. Actually I think it's quartz in the center and glass on the outside. Alright, nice, tons of glass. Probably make 2 stacks. Get rid of this miscellaneous stuff I don't need. Make our second stack. Sweet. Alright, and get all this out of there. Turn this into jacketed. Okay. So I'll make another run probably along here. Let's see. I think I might just go down another level. Try to keep these torches up so I don't get any spawns down here. I'd like to leave this open just as it's a it's a nice little transport hub kind of thing going on. Alright. How am I getting this conduit down here? Let's see. Probably something like this. There we go. And then we'll just make this run if the server will allow me to. Sweet. Alright, we'll break into this. Get you a little peek at the bottom side of our steam boiler. I've got water there. I've got biofuel actually there. Here's our biogas though. Our biogas is going up towards the stills, sorry, and then it's going into the biofuel tank, and then the biofuel tank output is coming here. Right up underneath there somewhere is where the bio tank output is, and it's just coming up to the bottom of our steam boiler. So we've got our 5 outputs of the steam, our water input, and our biofuel input all up underneath. It leaves 1 extra input or output because we didn't use all 9 blocks, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, so this gets me my ME network all the way over to this side. Really don't need it over here, but I just wanted to get it over here so that I can hook up to it at a later date. What I want to do is I want to get it to over here. I seem to be just running across my torches. Alright. That looks good to me. Must be dark. We good? Yeah, we're good. Alright. Might come out one more. Server restarting in 10 minutes. I'm so unlucky with these. So unlucky with server restarts. Okay. There we go. And I'm thinking about doing the same thing I did over here. I'll put a fake wall up here, and then I'll do all the connections behind the wall. And then we'll come across. Let's see. Here's where I'm getting my EU. So I have some of that handy. Oh, I've got so much junk in my inventory. while the server's restarting, or before I pick back up the recording, I think I'll probably clear my inventory out of it. So there's my ME cable, and there's my fiber cable for my EU. And then I'll just put something along the lines of a fake wall going this way. I'll probably do it up in stone bricks. And we'll have cutouts for the machines. Yeah, something like that. And I'll just put a door so I can come in and tweak the machines if I need to. Something along those lines. I might even do a second floor. Do like a catwalk or something across the top. And then that would allow me to get better use of that space, I guess. So, yeah. See if I've got any bricks. I'll use these bricks up real quick. Free up a little bit of my inventory. Kind of happy it's restarting the server because there's a bit of block lag. Alright. So, yeah. Let me just explain this setup. You've got the ender tank. It's going to send oil in from the remote area. I will be mining oil. Although I don't know if I will be or not, because I'm doing so well with the biofuel. I don't think I really need fuel, but would have. It's an option. So our oil will come through here and then go into the tank. This guy here is just in case while I'm mining oil, I hit a patch of liquid water. A lot of times I'll find water near oil reserves, or I'll find oil in the ocean. So there's always a chance that I'll get some water that comes out. And this just prevents it from backing up. If I didn't have this here and a little bit of water got in here, it would have no output. It couldn't go into this tank, and that would prevent any more oil from coming in. So that's why I've got this little tank here. It's got room for 15 more buckets worth of water. I just have one bucket in there just to designate that as a destination for water. So that's why I've got the little Buildcraft tank there. I could potentially do a thermal expansion tank, but thermal expansion tanks have less inventory space. It's 8 instead of 16. So I think I can get rid of these torches now. I moved the wrath lamp that I had in the same room as the boiler before, and now that I've closed that room up, yeah, should probably put some torches in here anyway, just to keep spawns from coming in. There we go. Alright. And some torches here, why not? Okay. Yeah, so the server's about to reboot pretty shortly. I'll probably get dropping some of these machines though real quick. See, I got a couple of these machines configured. We've got 1 and 2. Alright, so the plate bending and the compressor. I can need Liquiduct. Alright, so do the plate bending here, or the compressor there and the plate bending here. We're going to have EU run along the back of these, like so. And then we're going to do, let's see, the side and the top for these machines. So probably something like that. I can hide these with facades, which is probably what I'll end up doing. And then we're going to have a ME import and an ME export. Our ME import will be there, and our ME export there. And then we'll tell this to start doing our plant balls, like so. Alright, so we've got power. We're just now connected to the ME network. Let's make that happen. Alright, so we've got one machine up and running. I want to do the hoppers before on our plate bending machine. That's not where it goes. And I had a problem with the plate bending machine because if I put an ME export on, or ME import, I'm sorry, on the side, it would grab stuff out of this side here. So I'm just going to experiment a little bit with it. And if I have to do this off cam, I will, because of the server restart. Oh, come on. Rotate for me. Oh, you did. Just didn't show it. There we go. Okay. And let's see if we get some might as well get some iron. Alright, so we just put in like 4 iron. Get shifted down here, and then see it gets snatched out, so I only end up doing 1. So the bottom is just as bad as the sides. That doesn't help me whatsoever. I just don't think I can do ME advanced or applied energistics with this machine. Let me look up the wiki to see if see if we can do something about it. Plate bending. Alright, interface, there are 3 interesting buttons. Okay, it's fine, fine, fine. They don't say anything about side-on access, what side you pull stuff and put stuff in. Let's see, original conveyor, blah, blah. Orange-black conveyor button will tell the machine it should drop finished products into an inventory. Oh, alright. That means we can use an ME interface, which I have. That'll work. That will work very well. Alright, there we go. Break this. Bring the interface down. And I guess it's in conveyor mode right now. So let's try this again. We'll throw 6 or 7 in there. Okay, these should drop out at some point. Okay, let me turn this like that. Okay. Looks like I might need to go back. Interface, plate, bending machine. 3 interesting buttons. The blue lightning machine. Transfer power to other machines next to the input side. Orange conveyor button will tell the machine it should drop finished products into an inventory of a machine or chest next to it, input slot backside. Output slot backside. Okay, so the interface needs to be on the back. Oh, darn. I really don't want the interface to be on the back because... Shoot, server's down. Because if I do the interface on the back, what that means is my glass fiber cable needs to be on the top, bottom, or sides, which means I can't hide it. I prefer the interface to be on the top, bottom, or sides, because I can hide them with I can hide them with the facades. Okay, we're back. Server's up, and I've moved the interface to the back, and then the glass fiber. So I have flipped it to conveyor mode, and if I put in a couple of ingots here, it'll drop into the machine, and as soon as it gets processed, well, they were sending it out. There we go. It's out. So I guess it has to finish its job first before it will send out. 2, 3, 4, and then as soon as it finishes this one, it'll send it along this way. Yep. Okay. So that's fine. I mean, I really wish I could hide the cable. Supposedly there's this option which you can tell the machine to send out power to another machine, and you can kind of daisy chain machines that way. That might be really cool, and I might try it out. I don't think I'll bother trying it out with this machine because I don't use it anywhere near as often. And this is really a machine I should have upstairs, I think. Because I don't think I'm going to be automating batch jobs of plates. I'll just manually come down here and throw some stuff into it. So we can hide this, and I could put facades on these. I'll just use the brick facades. Okay, and then we'd have to go with covers for these, for this here, which makes it stick out a little bit. It kind of looks a little silly, but we don't have an option with that. That looks good. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to change these, of course, to brick, stone brick, but that works. And I might do is a second floor of machines with a kind of catwalk or something set up. Kind of come off of it a little bit. Set up a staircase of sorts. And I can access the machines up here if I ever need to do it directly. Give myself another floor to work on if I need to get behind the machines. Something like that. I'll do a proper staircase later, but since I've got the mod, I don't ever have to jump when I go up these things, so yeah, I think it works. So we're now making our compressed plant balls, so we should be able to start feeding those into the machine. I'll just pull these saplings out, and there go our compressed plant balls. Saplings I don't need you, you, and you. Okay. And I can throw a block up here. Don't have one. So that's my progress so far. I might try and squeeze in. Nah, I don't think I got room to squeeze in a machine, unfortunately. A machine build like a Greg Tech machine or anything like that. Wish I did, but yeah, I want to keep this episodes half hour, 45 minutes max, just because of upload time. So thanks for watching, and next episode we'll have some more cool stuff. Build some machines, probably. Can't see any reason why I wouldn't be building some machines. Let's see what the output is like now. Okay, so we're up to 40 odd MJ. Our machines are doing a little bit of processing, some of that stuff that I put in. And we still got our pulverizer pulverizing sand. No idea how much sand. I think I'm going to bring another machine down here, one of these guys, the terminals, just so I can access my inventory downstairs. Okay, 25k sand. That's more than enough. Shutting you down. No more sand. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching an episode of my Feed the Beast Ultimate video series. If you had any questions, comments, or ideas about what went on in the video, then please leave me some feedback in the comment section below. Also, if the video was helpful, useful, or entertaining to you, then please like the video. If you did find this episode entertaining, then feel free to visit my YouTube channel and find the Feed the Beast Ultimate playlist to watch other videos. And subscribe while you're there so you know when the next video is available. See you next time.